said this a million times and I'll keep saying it. This absolutely is the hardest shot to guard in the whole entire WNBA. This one-legged fadeaway from Fee, aka the female Dirk Nowitzki, that fadeaway is just so clean. But I'm not gonna lie to you, as a Minnesota Lynx fan, I think their biggest weakness that you can see so far in this season, even though they 5-0, their offensive rebound is horrible. I think because they have so many finesse players, that's when you kind of need that one player to just be like, we're going to just let them bang in the paint, get the boards, whatever the case may be. Because I understand, of course, you want spacing. It makes it easier to get these one-on-one matchups with Fee. But what's killing them is you allow Seattle to stay in the game, because when they was missing threes, they was getting a second shot. Because let's be clear, Seattle can go OD long, pause, no diddy. Like, their lineup can go extremely, it can go long, again, pause. Because they had so many tall wing players. I mean, not wing, but just if they got tall bigs that can play on the wing, like they can literally go three bigs and still stretch the floor at the same time. And I guess their bigs kind of still are more crash the board. Like, Neck can still hit the board heavy. I'm not saying Fee don't get rebounds, because of course Fee is a walking double herself. But it's a difference between, I mean, let's be clear. We all watch Angel Reese. It's a difference between somebody who literally bang and get rebounds all day long and somebody who just get rebounds because they just there to get. So and that's the Minnesota Lynx biggest weakness. Like, you need that one player. Like, you got enough players that can hit threes. You got enough players that can get their own bucket, but you don't have that player on that team that can real life get physical and do that dirty work. And I think that is one of the, to me, even when they let to Hines Allen leave, I kind of was like, heck, she was the kind of that aggressive, strong player that you kind of need, because realistically, it's cool for everybody else, but when you do have to go back against the Liberty, or even when you play the Aces, that banging the body, you kind of need somebody to really be able to do the dirty work, and they just don't have that player. But again, shout out to Courtney Williams, a huge bounce back game. She really got to her spot, her midi. When Courtney Williams got that midi going, like, she the only person on that team that can kind of look Fee off, because you see some plays like Fee like, throw me the rock, and Courtney like, nah, I got it, dog. Hit that clean, and if he just came like, you got it, like, salute, give you your props. And shout outs to McBuckets. McBuckets was back. Of course, this game wasn't, you could tell her impact though. Still, I believe she had either 3 or 4 threes. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you can still just feel her presence on the floor is hugely needed. And let's be clear, Seattle battled back. They was getting smoked the first quarter. They still kept fighting back, and that just goes to the energy that Skylar Diggins play with. She's a high energy, high defensive player, so she kind of course, stayed true to the course and just kept fighting and kept fighting. And this game was extremely close from what it was the first quarter to what that final score was to end the game. Yeah, this was a hard-fought game, but this was probably Minnesota's first real challenge to see if they are championship contenders teams, and they came out with a W. So I like that win for them, but they do need to fix that rebounding.